I'm Cece, the owner of Health Colonics in the city of Riverside. Welcome. I'm so glad you're watching this and that I got to share with each of you my passion. My passion and my purpose is to tell as many people as I can that our health is our responsibility. Yep, I said that. Our health is our responsibility. At the age of 36, I found that out very quickly. I had a mild stroke, collapsed at the dinner table with my family there. It was not pretty. It was so scary. And at that moment, I realized I had to make some changes. And those changes were about me, internally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And I have been a colon hydrotherapist. That took me to be a colon hydrotherapist. And I've been a colon therapist for 10 years in the city of Riverside, loving every minute of it. Colonics has been what has changed my life from inside out. I have the privilege of seeing on a daily basis people's lives transformed. And I have found this profession to be a blessing because it saved my life. Cleansing my body from inside out is my secret, and I wanted you all to know it. And I also have some amazing testimonials that I would love for you to hear, because stories are important. So pay attention to what's coming up. Listen closely.
What made me become aware that my health was my responsibility was actually my mom's health. I saw her health deteriorate at the age of 36. We were at the kitchen table and she collapses. And we're like, what the heck? So she had a mild stroke, and it was a big eye-opener for my entire family, because for what we thought and what we knew, she was healthy. But little did we know that all those years of, stress and working, being a full-time wife and eating, not the healthiest meals. Like, our traditional meal was hamburger helper. Seriously, it's sad to say, but sometimes when your life is that quick and you're doing so many things, you just whip up whatever you can whip up together. So my mom started leading by example. And so now that I'm an adult, I get to follow her footsteps. I get to put amazingness in my body. I mean, I cheat here and there, but everybody deserves to cheat once in a while. But for the most part, I am very disciplined in the way I eat, what I put in my body. I'm very consciously aware. And I think in life, as long as you're aware, that's where it all starts. It really, truly begins with you. No one else is going to care about your body and your health as much as you. I pack my own lunch. That's a big, big deal for me. It doesn't matter if I get called a dork, but I can assure myself by packing my lunch that I am eating healthy, nutritious, delicious. I always have to have snacks with me. So instead of eating something that's completely processed, I'll eat some fresh fruit, preferably organic, because there's no pesticides or chemicals. But I do little things like pack my lunch, make sure that I'm working out. I like to get colonics. I like to detox myself. I like to step into the sauna to sweat it out a little bit. And I'm just very aware of what I do. I love it. I love the lifestyle that I lead. I truly do. Colonics has improved my health in a major way. At first, I'm gonna be real, I was a little bit hesitant because I thought that the entire colonics experience and process was gonna be so uncomfortable. But getting colonics done with my mom, and I'm not just saying this because she's my mom, Cece, the best hydrocolon therapist I could think of. She makes the process so easy, so professional, and so comfortable that sometimes you even forget you're even getting a colonics. It's more therapeutical than anything else. And something that I've learned about colonics is that it's really a process of letting go. And some people have a hard time with letting things go. They hold on to resentments, they hold on to that one time that they got into an argument with somebody. They hold on to crap. And colonics literally allows you to release mentally, emotionally, physically. It allows you to just release and let go. And by the time you're out of that colonics room, you're just feeling lighter. Your stomach just feels like you don't even want to eat anything heavy because you feel so light mentally, physically, emotionally. It's an amazing process of detoxification, but more than anything, it's just very free. 100%.
What made me become aware that my health was my responsibility was being hospitalized for 2 weeks and almost losing my life, not once but twice. They tried antibiotics over and over, they weren't working. Finally at the end they came together with 2 strong antibiotics that did pull me through to thrive. I ended up coming out of the hospital off of the antibiotics, got sicker than I was initially going in, went and saw a naturopathic doctor, and he brought to my attention he diagnosed me with testing that I had systemic candidiasis. Systemic candidiasis is, let me start with, your gut has a good and bad bacteria. When that bad bacteria it flourishes via diet, standard American diet, which I was eating, processed foods, sugars, carbs, which convert to sugars, that all fed it, fast food. So I learned that I need to make a lifestyle change. And it wasn't easy, but my life depended on it. And that's when I thought, okay, I need to change my lifestyle. I need to eat what my body recognized, which is living foods that God put on this earth, vegetables, fruits. Meat's okay in moderation, but I eat free-range meat. So it's just it was a lifestyle change for me. The changes that I've made to improve my health are I juice every morning. I wake up and I juice greens, carrot juice, celery, ginger root, and kale faithfully. These are nutrients that my body recognizes. I actually start my day with a glass of warm water upon rising. I've learned to incorporate food to take with me, so I'm on the run, I've got healthy food with me, I'm not stopping and getting fast food. That's crucial to me because we're out and about, we want something, so that was real important to me. And then also shopping, I've learned to become a label reader. That's so crucial. There's so much in our food that is so bad for us, and people need to become label readers. And then cooking, I've just learned to be creative in cooking, incorporate different flavors and foods because it's different. It's different than what we're used to, something out of the box. So it's amazing what garlic and onion and just natural things can make food taste good. And then exercise and elimination. Exercising, oxygenating my system, because being hydrated, have nutrients, elimination, and oxygenation, you're healthy. So those are the 4 things I attribute to good health that I stand on. It was first brought to my attention by my naturopathic doctor that I was congested and constipated. Hope it's okay to use poo on here because I pooed literally every 2-3 days, 2 times a week if I was on a good week. I didn't know that was out of the norm. That had been the norm for me for years. When I went and had colon hydrotherapy was recommended to me. When I went and had colon hydrotherapy, I was hydrated. I had energy. It was detoxing me because my body was very, very toxic to a point where it was breaking down my immune system. So it detoxified me, and my colon was very sluggish, very slow. It wasn't pushing things through the way it was supposed to, so it helped to tone it. These 3 things happening really gave me passion to look into this industry, and in doing that I became a colon hydrotherapist. Your body is miraculous if it is given the right environment. So I also went into nutrition, learning the importance of eating good food and the importance of keeping our gut and good bacteria back in our gut and eliminating and detoxifying our system. So I became a nutrition and colon hydrotherapist, and I'm here to just educate others the importance of that. Thank you, God.
What made me become aware that my health was my responsibility was partly by seeing Cece after surgeries that I have had for congestion in my organs. I had my right kidney removed and a large tumor. And as I began the process of getting several colonics, she informed me of what my needs were. And I decided at that moment that my life was very important, so that I could do the work that I do and better the lives of others, that it had to begin with me. The changes that I've made to improve my health have been a lot to do with the guidance of CC. For nutritional counseling, I've taken supplements to strengthen my body, my organs. I do as often as I can, get more regular exercise. I drink plenty of water, alkaline water, and continue a series of colonics. Well, I believe that for me to be a complete and open being of service, that my health is very important in that, so that I can assist my clients, the people that come to me, better. By being in wholeness and wellness, it's very important that I can have the stamina that it may take. Should I see many people in one day, depending on what the illness is, whether it's psychological or physical, my physical being needs to be in wellness. So I do get a lot of guidance in that from Cece, and I always have. So I greatly appreciate her. Colonics have improved my health in more ways than I have time to mention. My energy level, the way I feel, my appetite is less. I actually did lose 40 pounds from beginning to now without really putting much effort into it. But naturally my body was congested with a lot of toxins, with undigested food. And so during this series of colonics with CC, I have become my body has become healthier, stronger, and I have just a much better time in general, playing with grandkids, going for walks. There's nothing that I can't do now, which has been a great improvement.
I hope you learned a thing or two after listening to these great testimonials. So now there's no reason or excuse why you can't improve your health. So remember what I taught you. Your health is your responsibility. See you very soon.